associate professor at the University of California, Berkeley. I'm also a prehistoric archaeologist and a geoarchaeologist. And I actually got interested in archaeology from pretty early on. I, like many people of my generation, you'll know if you are in that generation when I say this, but had parents who loved Indiana Jones. And as a kid, I loved watching Indiana Jones with my mom. And I think that was the first time I realized what archaeology was. But the first time I really understood that I could do it as a job, have it as a career, I was in high school. And I had a history teacher who loved archaeology, and he thought that all of us should be archaeologists. He was very interested in Roman archaeology, which is not what I do, but it was my first sense that I could really do this, and his classes were so engaging. His name was Mr. Cox, and he really put the love of learning about the past into the classroom. And I remember leaving class with him, and my arm or my hand was just aching from taking so many notes, writing down everything he said. I'd have pages and pages of notes. It was by far the most engaging class in my high school career. And of course that really stuck with me when I was choosing majors to go to university. So I chose an anthropology program. I went to university in Canada, where there are very few archaeology departments, but there are a lot of anthropology departments. And so I suppose that had a large hand in shaping the anthropological archaeologist that I became, because the first year of university you have to take a very well-rounded program in archaeology, biological anthropology, and in cultural anthropology, sociocultural anthropology. And so I got a taste of all of that, but I knew pretty much from the beginning that archaeology is where I wanted to focus. And I really enjoyed learning about the fossil records, so I was pretty sure that prehistoric archaeology was it. There were very few opportunities to do fieldwork in the very small university that I went to in Northern Ontario, so it wasn't until the end of my undergraduate career that I did fieldwork in the west coast of Canada through a field school at the University of Toronto that involved working at a Simpson site right on the coast, a beautiful village site that really, really drove home that doing hunter-gatherer archaeology, doing early prehistory was really, really what my passion was within archaeology. And then when I applied to grad school, I got my first taste of archaeology in the old world, so to speak, in Jordan, where I worked with a professor who had a long-standing project there. And once I went there, I was utterly hooked. And I've been working in Jordan now for over 20 years, and in fact in the larger area for over 20 years. So this is kind of my history of archaeology, or my history into archaeology. Yeah, hope that is of interest.